All right. Woo! What's up, YouTube? My name is Michael Spades, aka One of a Kind, and today we're about to be reacting to not reacting to. Scratch that. We're going to be doing an anime review of Death Note. Now, oh my gosh, this right here, yo, this series is so damn good. Now, anyways, before we start, make sure you guys go over there, hit that like button, subscribe. I have the playlist if you guys want to watch the series from the beginning to end. Yo, hey, that was a good, oh my gosh, that was a good series. Now, let's get started. Now, Death Note was like, although it's completely different from Erased, it doesn't have you getting hooked at the very end. It gets you hooked like at least towards almost closer to the beginning than rather than the end. That right there is just, that set the tone. And then at that point it just got even higher and higher. Now, oh my gosh, this series, I don't know why I haven't watched it before, or I didn't watch it prior to this, or it took me this long to even watch it. Let me scratch that, because before starting episode number 1, I've barely heard of Death Note, but like I've never like had a urge to even watch it. It took me that long. It took me at the beginning of this year to even watch this series, bruh. It's like, oh my gosh. I don't know why it took me that long to watch this, to even think about or even try to watch the episode. But like, I'm so glad I was able to even watch it. So we start off with, obviously, with Light. He gets the hold of the Death Note, and we get to see this big Shinigami dude. And he talking about like, yo, you don't get to, you go to heaven or hell, you go to completely somewhere else. And if the person, I mean, like everything, the rules, everything. For me, from what I've seen, there was no plot holes with Death Note. Especially when we got introduced to L. Now, L was just like a whole different breed. He was, bro, every time Light had like a good idea, he was smart as fuck. He got over everybody except for L. That right there, that presence. He is the #1 detective in the world. They let that be known, especially when my man's, bro, he got all the FBI agents killed. And this high school student killed all the FBI agents that was sent over here and had them retreating. And L was the one to have him step up. That right there is just crazy. Oh my gosh. And then later on towards the end, like towards the end of L, when he ends up getting killed, oh my gosh, like that was one problem I had with it was yo, Misa, bro. What is with it, bro? This character, bro. Although I read that the author said that he needed for somebody to have the eyes, because, you know, obviously Light was never gonna go and make the Shinigami deal. That right there, they had to introduce a character to have the eyes, you know, to willing to sign, you know, or whatever, to even get the eyes. I understand it. But like, oh my god, that right there, her adding her into the story was just like, it just broke off for the L and Light vibes. It just looked like it was a 2v1 at this point. But like, it also helped out, because since she was like not as smart and she messed up Light so much, it just made it so bad to the point where it's like, now you got a 2v1 situation, but like it looks like they were on even levels, but it's just like L was a lot higher because of how stupid Misa was when it comes to her, like her decisions. She's not stupid, but she just makes dumb decisions. Like certain moments like that she shouldn't have done, she ended up, oh my god. It's unfortunate, bro. But like, that was the only problems I had were that. And then for season 1, season 2, I had no emotional connection with Nier, none whatsoever. Nor with what was his name? Fuck. Nier and Mello. Yes. I had no emotional connection with him either. Like Light, like L had a lot more emotional connection because we knew how his thought process was. He explained his answers detailed. Like we were able to figure out like how he came up with who he suspected of being Kira. Like sometimes his reasoning behind it was like hunches, but majority of the time he explained why he was him through actual connections. So when we got to Nier, my man just took a complete shortcut and didn't even explain any of the steps that was leading towards how he knew that Light was Kira. Like that right there was just really confusing to me. And then and not only that, we barely even seen Mello. Like I honestly forgot Mello was even a character at that point, bruh. Like after he got exploded and then he gave like, you know, his scar on his face and all that different stuff. Like after he gave him the information telling him that one of the rules is fake, at that point, after he dipped, I completely forgot about him as a character. We barely see him throughout the from that point on, but like he wasn't really tied. It wasn't like, I know he was trying to do this competing thing, but it just like ended up having it to where Nier was more focused rather than both of them equally focused. And then not only that, but you have Light. He was a completely different character overall at that point as well, because my man's like, yo, he went you saw what happened after he killed L in that scene. Oh my gosh, he just got even worse and worse and worse. He was killing innocent people left and right. Yo, anybody who goes against him is dead. That right there was just known from the first part, but he even went in beyond sky high, bro. Oh my goodness. But like, although that happened, even though there's those problems with it, I still enjoyed this series. That was a beautiful series, man. Especially at the end when L was shown as a ghost and Light seen him as a ghost. That right there was just beautiful. Beautiful. And not only that, but like Ryuk was shown and he wrote his name down in the death note. That right there was just a beautiful ending, bro. Beautiful. I was like, yo, I had to give a standing ovation. I had to clap, bro. That right there, bro. Series that good deserves a clap, bro. There's no you had to standing ovation, bro. That was a beautiful series. Now, my score for this series, I have to say, I'll give it this one. I'm sorry to give like a 0.75, 0.7, like, you know, anything like that. Death Note definitely deserves a 9 points, like a 9.7, 9.8. That right there. Oh my gosh. No, that deserves a 9.5. That right there just bumps it up because the fact is, it made it so much more enjoyable. Even though season 2 wasn't as good as season 1, season 1 was just so good that it basically made up for its future, which was season 2. So that right there was just like, oh my god, dude, that was a beautiful series, man. Now, anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed my anime review. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, and make sure you let me know down in the comments what other series you want me to react to. I'm gonna start doing this from now on out. After the series is done, I'm gonna go over there and do an anime review afterwards. I'm gonna post it right after I finish posting the last episode, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.